Hello, welcome to the Daily English News program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the most important events of the day. I am your host, Ilham Məmmədov. President İlham signed an executive order in respect to the measures on the construction of Yığlaq, Zaqatala state border with Georgia, Əliyabad, Bəhmətli, Kürdəmir-Lahıc highway of Zaqatala region. According to the executive order, 6,700,000 manats are allocated to Azərbaycan Avtomobil Yolları State Agency for the construction of this highway connecting 4 residential settlements with 19,000 inhabitants. Genocides. The crime where thousands of Azerbaijanis were killed with particular cruelty to achieve the political goal. Azerbaijan has repeatedly experienced this tragedy over its 200-year history. The Quba genocide and massacres are among the bloodiest pages in the history of Azerbaijan. 31st of March marks the 105th anniversary of the Quba genocide. However, like 105 years ago, the Azerbaijani state and people are still fighting to prevent the malicious plans of Armenian criminals, calculated for the political goals of the Russian Empire.
Throughout the history, several genocides have been committed in Azerbaijan under the patronage of imperialist Russia, the participation of Armenia and the alliance of Iran. The genocides committed in Baku, Şamaxı, Göcek and other regions were aimed at breaking the will of the people, occupying state territories in their own interests, that is, carrying out a policy of ethnic cleansing of Azerbaijanis. Among these massacres, the 2 genocides committed in March 1918 in Quba and Zangezur are among the bloodiest in the history of Azerbaijan. The massacre in these territories lasted 3 months.
One period covers the Zangezur genocide and the formation of the Armenian state. Having concentrated all their forces there, they occupied the territories of Qarakilsa, Qafan, Megri and Gurus, completely populated by Azerbaijanis, and carried out a policy of genocide with the goal of clearing these areas from Azerbaijani Turks, completely Armenianizing them.
The genocide carried out in Zangezur at the beginning of March was committed in Quba by the end of the month. Once again, hundreds of people were tortured. The facts of the crime were disclosed in 2007 during the construction of a stadium in Quba where mass graves were discovered. That's when research started.
As a result of the research, 2 ditches and 2 wells were discovered. Thus, 211 human skulls were found in these ditches. Most of them belonged to elderly men and women. There were also children's skulls. In total, more than 400 skulls have been found.
The choice of wells and ditches near Gücalçay was not accidental. The Armenians believed that in this case, the human remains, traces of the genocide, would be washed away during the river spill and thus from history. But it failed. On December 30, 2009, President İlham signed a decree on the creation of a genocide memorial complex on this site in order to preserve the human remains found as well as to show the world Armenian cruelty. It should be noted that the Heydər Əliyev Foundation, headed by first Vice President of Azerbaijan, Mehriban Əliyeva, has initiated the construction of a complex in this area.
A genocide was committed here. The place was covered with earth to hide the traces. This is such a bitter truth, such a drama, and no matter how hard they tried to hide it, the truth was revealed.
The complex covers an area of 3.5 hectares, includes a memorial plate, a symbolic cemetery, the Genocide Museum, Flag Square, and a data center.
This underground gallery contains a large sarcophagus containing human remains. Until this mass grave, the massacre, was discovered, it became evident that these people were arrested. Their souls remained in captivity. But the truth was revealed. The sarcophagus was installed and their souls come down, which is what we wanted to show.
Accurate information about the crimes of genocide committed against Azerbaijan is presented on information boards in 3 languages. It should be noted that after the establishment of independence in Azerbaijan for the last 25 years, March 31 is marked as the Day of Genocide. One of the great merits of the great leader Heydər Əliyev before the Azerbaijani state and people is that this date is marked in a special way. Signed by the national leader on March 26, 1998, the decree on the genocide of Azerbaijanis is the first complete and comprehensive political and legal assessment of the atrocities of the Armenian nationalists. This decree is also considered a program to protect the national memory of the current and future generations of Azerbaijan.
First Vice President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Mehriban Aliyeva, made a post on her official Instagram page on 31st March, the day of genocide of Azerbaijanis. The post says, "We will not forget the crimes committed against our people, and we will never allow our history to be distorted. May Allah rest the souls of all of our martyrs in peace." The Ministry of Foreign Affairs issued a statement in respect to the 31st of March, the day of genocide of Azerbaijanis. It is stated that the systematic and planned nature of the massacres, which were an integral part of the radical nationalist Armenians' policy of racial discrimination and ethnic cleansing against Azerbaijanis, manifests itself in the confession of Stepan Shauman, Extraordinary Commissioner of the Caucasus, an ethnic Armenian. The importance of ending Armenia's impunity to prevent such crimes and their recurrence is reiterated in the statement. Azerbaijan will continue to take measures to end impunity in the international legal framework. Western Azerbaijan community also issued a statement in respect to the 31st of March, the day of genocide of Azerbaijanis. In its statement, the community calls on the state of Armenia to accept responsibility for the genocide, ethnic cleansing, crimes against humanity and war crimes, and take necessary steps for reconciliation. Armenia must establish conditions for safe and dignified return of Azerbaijanis expelled from there and must restore the Azerbaijan's cultural heritage it had destroyed. Also, it must stop the policy instilling hatred and discrimination against Azerbaijanis and eliminate the renaming of places, reads the statement. According to the training plan for 2023, the artillery units of the Azerbaijani army held live-fire tactical exercises. During the implementation of practical shooting, the designated targets were destroyed with high accuracy and set tasks were successfully accomplished. The main objectives of the exercises is to increase the practical skills of military personnel for the timely and accurate accomplishments of tasks with the right use of fire equipment, as well as to improve the skills of managing units of the command staff. The protest against the illegal exploitation of mineral deposits in Karabakh on the Lachin-Khankendi road continues for the 110th day. Eco-activists and representatives of non-governmental organizations do not deviate from the demands. The road was opened for the enhancement movement of the vehicles of ICRC and Russian peacekeeping contingent. You can get in touch with us by contacting AzTV Khabar's hotline number 051-511-1956, through which you can report events you come across of, as well as share your suggestions and remarks. You can also contact us via our WhatsApp and Telegram accounts. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.